it's John and Mike, brew-dudes.com, and we have a big bottle of beer here. This is from my sour series. When we did that sweet blend and made the gueuze a year ago.
Studio E.
In Studio E. Is that what it was?
I don't know.
It was probably Studio K. Back in 2017, we blended a whole bunch of beer, and there was one vintage, we'll say. We call it the year two beer.
Yeah, year two.
That wasn't all that great. Mostly we made the gueuze from what was 3 years old and what was a year old.
Mm-hmm.
And we pushed year two away. Well, I said to myself,
We put a little year two in there because we felt bad for it.
we felt bad. We thought maybe just a little bit.
Yeah.
In which we did. It was great. But the majority of year two went into back into the closet, and I said we're going to do something with that particular beer. So of course, how do you fix any sour? You add fruit to it. So that's what I did with this. I not only added a whole bunch of cherries to it, but I also added a whole bunch of cherry juice to it. Look at that. And no spillover. You were afraid. You were afraid you're going to think, oh, it's going to be a gueuze.
Oh, look at this.
It's going to be a gueuze. So
I can hear it. It's talking to me already.
So this has been, so I just bottled this up about a month ago. Because every weekend before the 4th of July.
We need a pour can.
Yeah, I actually got a lot of head on that. You
That's
need
all right.
you need a little help. You need a
Okay.
little help. You need a little
It's going to dissipate anyway.
help. You think? You
Yeah,
think?
It's
Yeah,
too
it's-
acidic for
Yeah, there you go. A little more, a little better there. So, like I was saying, every weekend before the 4th of July, the last weekend in June, I brew up some sour batches. And so, right after we put that gueuze together, I started putting some fruit in there, put some cherries in there, but also I said, hey, let's go all out. We'll put some oak in there. We'll put a couple of vanilla beans in there, because I love throwing some vanilla bean in there. And we'll just let that sit. I think this was
a
probably
couple quarts of bourbon.
nothing like that. But all the other things that I listed are in there. And I just let it sit for a while. And then when it was ready for bottling, I added a little bit of the Danstar CBC-1, which is for bottle conditioning, and added a whole bunch of priming sugar. Like, I think I typically add 115 grams of corn sugar boiled in like 2 cups of water. I doubled that so I can get it 4 volumes of CO2 into this beer. And this is the resulting thing, man. This is what I have in the bottle. I'll leave the last bit for after we taste, because
Okay.
there is another special ingredient, because I felt like I need to fix this even more.
It's the oysters. You put oysters.
It is the oyster edition. All right, so right off the nose, there's a lot of acidity there.
Well, there's a lot of carbonation. There's a lot of
Yeah.
CO2, which I think
Yes.
is giving you, like, but there's definitely an acidic note to it. I'm getting the fruit. The fruit isn't screaming out to me cherries, but what I'm getting is like a maple syrup caramelized type of fleshy cherry berry fruit, which must be a combination of the vanilla bean and the wood.
Yeah.
I, mean, I definitely get a little wood aroma there. I mean, I haven't even tasted it yet. I've just been trying to pull apart the aroma.
There's a lot of CO2.
There is something. There's a lot of CO2. There's plenty to
I'm kind of losing
sample.
consciousness here.
There is a little bit of something there that's pretty earthy, almost vegetal about it.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily off-putting. But I'm just trying to figure out what it is, and that's the word I'm going to use for now. I'm gonna dive in and taste it.
Please do.
I had to take my glasses off to really focus.
I didn't even notice that until now, until you said something.
Oh wow. Oh wow. So I get yeah. It plays well. It actually, the taste.
Yeah.
I hate to say that it tastes better than it smells, because it doesn't smell bad, but the taste is
It's a lot mellower than the.
It is. It's mellow. Yeah, it's mellow. It's strongly fruity. Again, it's not doesn't scream out me cherry, but I probably have to guess a fruit. I would say cherries, but it's almost maybe actually like maybe red currants. I'm getting some currants, and then the vanilla bean. Again, I get like a darker sugar type quality to it, which is maybe. So when you put wood in there, is it like dark oak? Was it toasted oak, dark toasted?
I think it was medium.
Medium toast.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of like deep mahogany type of fleshy caramelized stuff going on in there. One more sip.
Yeah, you're right. The aromas, there's like something.
Yeah, now I'm getting, it's
little
almost a little bit more
baby type
like a
of that.
candied fruit thing as it warms up a little bit more,
Yeah.
and I've shaken the snot out of it. It's, wow. Okay, the other big thing I guess I'll notice too is I get a little bit of like a, this very subtle white cracker, maybe almost not necessarily graham cracker, but it's somewhere in there, like a dull wheat cracker type of thing, which is good, but it's not what I believe to be like a Cheerio THP type flavor that we've sort of talked about in the past, but we haven't really focused in on telling people what that really is, because I think I don't really understand what that is yet. But it's, I guess what I'm saying is, there's a couple of flavors in some of my sours we've had before.
Yeah.
That isn't like overly present here. And again, excuse me, woo, CO2. I think the re-ferment with the additional cherry juice and the cherries has blown some of that off. Just like in my Sour Batch 01, where the golden had like that odd taste, but the cherried version was like really pleasant.
Yeah.
So this is nice. I wish I had a chilled version of my cherry, just so we go side by side with the cherry thing.
Sure.
Wow, it's very nice.
So there's a lot of things going on there. I actually let our friend Jeff taste this.
Oh yeah,
because he's a big sour guy as well.
And
he liked it. He thought there was a lot of things going on too. He also found that there was like I think what you're talking about, that white cracker taste. He was like, there's something savory in it too.
Yeah, actually, you know what? On the aroma, I'm actually almost getting like a savory component, and I'm also getting like that vegetal thing now is actually changed to more of like a green melon or a watermelon rind type of thing.
But
I love it.
It's
love
good.
it.
Yeah.
But it's almost like I can smell like sea salt. Right? I mean, that's
okay. Because I think that
right. I
one
mean,
had,
'cause
like,
the thing is, it's very
too.
dynamic. Okay, and so what's happening organoleptically on your receptors in your nose and your mouth is you're hitting things in ways that they haven't been hit, and your brain is just trying to find something that it can give you in reality.
Yeah.
And at that moment, it's like sea salt, like that's or like pretzels, the outside of a nice hard pretzel.
Oh, nice.
Like sea salt.
Yeah.
It's dynamic. It's cool.
Yeah, it's something
Very cool.
Yeah.
Woo.
So this is gonna be a limited edition.
I would think so.
You know why? All right. So there's a couple of things.
And it's hard to repeat this stuff. So
there's no repeating this.
No
It's
repeating.
like once it's gone, it's gone. So I made 5 gallons, but I only had enough bottles.
Yeah.
Like these strong.
yeah, I
you
gotta
know.
order some of these.
Right. And so I
Oh,
just
that's
said, all right, well, I'll prepare 5 gallons worth to bottle
Yeah.
up, and I'll just bottle what I can.
Yeah.
And all the rest, I'm sorry, it's
Yeah.
gonna go away.
You know-
and it did.
I think some of the deals with this stuff. I don't know if we would be able to. Maybe 10 years, 12 years from now, we would finally drink 5 gallons of it.
Yeah.
But the thing is with beers like this, I think having a bottle like that and pulling it out with 3, 4, 5, 6 people who
Yep.
appreciate this
Yes.
kind of beer and pouring, glasses of this size or
Yep.
smaller and going, oh, well, that's interesting,
That's about
That's what I get out of
Yeah.
these beers. I mean, maybe it's just my age or my stomach. I love the flavor. I love the intensity of it, but I'm never going to be able to sit down and drink a pint of this.
Well, heck no. No. And I think that's why I made this in a limited edition. I was like, all right, well, I've got 12 bottles.
Yeah.
That this isn't even like, this is probably an old Allagash bottle. Things I collected all the time, cleaned it, sanitized it, and said,
Yep.
okay, we're going to use this one.
Yeah.
So, the only one thing and this is what I want to leave until the end.
Okay.
I didn't find when I was tasting it, this beer to be cherry enough.
Okay.
So I
And
did buy some cherry extract from the homebrew shop, and then poured enough into the batch until like right at bottling.
Ah,
It wasn't even the full.
that's the way to do it.
It wasn't even the full bottle. Like I don't know how many ounces of brew. It was like a 5 ounce
tightened
bottle,
it
maybe.
in until you felt like, okay.
Okay, there's something there because the big knock on cherry extract that you get from the homebrew shop, it tastes like
Cough drop.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted enough so people would say like, yeah, this is cherry, John. This tastes
Yeah.
like cherry to me. So it's there. I don't know what else it's adding. This was I put this in the fridge before I came over. So I think as it warms up, you'll probably taste
Yeah.
more of that cherry extract taste.
Yep.
But it's funny that you said like, I detect fruit, but not cherry.
It wasn't screaming cherry.
I felt the same way
Yeah.
about it, and I was trying to like at least have some more cherry notes.
But now that I taste it now, it's warmed up a little bit more, and you've put that in my mind. I get like those. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, my mom used to send me to school, and I had a couple of those Luden
Yes.
red cherry cough drops, and that's what I get. But not by any stretch of the imagination unpleasant.
Yeah.
It's a good memory. It's great. That was good. It's really nice.
Nothing like your mom giving you cough drops.
I know.
All right, so that's all it is. So again, these sour beers that we're making, you get enough volume. Like you have to brew the same day every year for 3 or 4 years, and then you have plenty of beer to play around with, and this was a good experiment.
Remind the people at home very quickly what's the microbial blend here.
The
You
Rosa,
remember? Rosalaire, just Rosalaire.
Yeah.
No extra sack yeast, anything like that. Just Rosalaire.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's it. I think the first year I put in a package of dry US 05 yeast just so that something would happen just in case.
Yeah.
But like even though the guy at the homebrew shop said make sure you use Belgian yeast because more character.
I don't know, man.
Plenty
I don't know
of
if my
character.
brain and my palate could take more character.
Well, that's the thing. We gotta talk about things you hear at homebrew shops, and we'll make a whole video about it. But anyway, that's it. It was like again once I did 1 year of it, it was just like rack it and then pour new wort,
it's a
rack it.
beautiful rescue of year 2.
Yes, I'm glad that it has a second life.
Fruit those beers.
Yes,
man.
fruit it. If it tastes like crap, then just fruit it. All right. Thanks for watching. Again, get into sour brewing sours, and kettle sours. Those are quick and easy, and you can have sour beer pretty instantaneously, I guess, in comparison. But I like the long haul.
But if you want content for 3 years from now, this is the way to do it.
It's all about content, even in your home brewing life, even if you don't have a YouTube video channel. So, we're done and Mike. brew-dudes.com. If you like this video, please click on the old thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. We will see you next week. Brew on.
Cheers!